Hey everybody, and welcome to episode number 17 of Dad's Guitar Guide, where we check out this Gibson SG Custom 1975, no less. Yeah, it's an oldie, but a goodie. And what better day to do it? This is 14 weekends in a row in eastern Maine we've been rained out, so hey, great day to check this thing out. Stay tuned and we'll get to it. So what I'm assuming is the original case, although it's in fantastic shape. But what I noticed out of the gate with this is that the case is quite a bit smaller than what we're used to now. And I think you'll see why when we open it up. Not a lot of padding on the inside, but the guitar fits well. And as you can see in just a second, it fits snugly, and wow, what a pretty guitar. Mahogany body. Mahogany neck, abalone inlays, ebony fretboard, Grover tuners, harmonica bridge, just gorgeous guitar. Look at that. And while it has been played, and we'll see some of that later on, the scratches are minimal, but you can, once we get the covers off and the pickups out, there's a lot of dust on the inside of it. But yeah, what a great representation. And this being right in the beginning or somewhat beginning of the Norland era, they're noted for cutting corners. That might explain the small case size and the lack of the padding on the inside. So I definitely wouldn't want to ship this very far in that case. So you can see we've got the Bigsby tremolo, or Gibson's reiteration of that wiggle stick, harmonica bridge, and then we've got the three tarback pickups, ebony fretboard with abalone inlays, really nice fretboard on that, and the neck super thin. And episode 16 I did a review on a 150th anniversary Sheridan actually, and we stopped in the middle of that and went through neck profiles and compared four guitars with the Sheridan, and this was one of them. And this had the thinnest neck of all four guitars, 1.55 inches at the nut, 1.97 at the 12th, 0.78 depth at the first fret, and 0.97 at the 12th fret. So really skinny. Let's take a look at these tarback pickups, and a little tough getting that first one out. Let's see, maybe we'll just leave that there. Here we go. You can see the tarback. Now those were brought in to cut back on the feedback on these humbucking pickups, and a little tough to get a great view of those. The wiring was so tight in there, but you can see the cavities. They were routed out pretty well. They're nice and smooth on the inside. There's your tarback. There's a lot of dust and dirt on this one too. It's definitely been played, and we cleaned up a little bit of it as we went along, but and we'll get some measurements on that in just a little bit. So here's just a little bit better view of those pickups. We'll see if we can't get this thing in focus and get you an idea. So there's our front neck pickup right there, and you get a good idea of what we've got for a coating on that. And that's an epoxy, and it's black, so I guess that's where the tarback came from, but it's an epoxy coating. The drawback with this is if you do have a problem with the pickups, they're pretty much impossible to repair. So you're kind of stuck with what you've got, or you're going to need to replace them. And here we have the harmonica bridge, which gives you two different ways to adjust the intonation, front and back. You can do either side, and boy, the gold hardware on this really makes this thing pop. I mean, you've got the gold pickups, the gold tremolo unit, wiggle stick, the gold harmonica bridge, and black pick guard, black pickup rings, mahogany body. That ebony fretboard really just makes everything pop. Let's check out the impedance on these pickups. Now, had a little trouble at first, so we've got the bridge pickup, 9.02, but that kind of moved around a lot, and I think, we've got the bridge, the neck at 5.35, the middle at 4.84, which is the bridge and the middle pickup combined. But a lot of jumping around, so you can see 8.98, 8.93, it jumps all around 9, and it was a little staticky as well. Playing when I first started. I think it's just a function of this maybe not being played for quite a while, and I just needed to get some of the bugs worked out of it. So let's look in the cavity back here and check out the potentiometers and see what we've got back there. So yeah, a little tough getting that out of there, but these were really hard to read. I got a cloth out and cleaned the top of them. There was a lot of fine white dust on there. I'm not sure if it's just corrosion or just age or what it was, but I got a cloth, cleaned them up, and you'll see in a second it gets a little bit better, but we've got the shielding there. We've got some rubber between the potentiometers and the mahogany body or the shielding. It's between the shielding and the body. You can see that right there. But everything appears to be original just based on the dirt and grime and the dust and corrosion that was on the inside. And then we've got shielding on the back of the cover plate as well. So everything looks original and it works. So let's check out that truss rod and see what we've got. And this thing definitely was dirty. You can tell it had been played, and you can tell that after it had been played, it's probably been sitting for quite a while, but you can see we have plenty of room there for adjustment. I don't know if that nut has been moved at all. It looks like it's right there from the factory position, but we're going to clean up the fretboard here, make it look a little bit better. And look how nice and dark that is, and the offset with the abalone inlays. Just a beautiful neck and really fun to play. I mean, it's really thin at the nut, like I said before, but it does widen out by the 12th fret and gets a little bit more chunky. But just a beautiful ebony neck and great presentation. Okay, let's check out some clean tones on this 75 SG Custom. And as usual, we're going through the Tone Master Pro, the FR12 on my left, your right, and the Fender Twin Reverb on my right, your left. And the patch is Bassman Brit 30 Bliss, and it's the phase setting on that Brit 30 Bliss. Say that 3 times real fast. Here we go. Let's listen to some clean tones on this. So here we go. Treble position. Go to the middle position. Neck. Okay, let's check out a little crunch on this 75 SG Custom. We're going through the Bassman Brit 30 Bliss, and this time it's on the lead setting. So let's check it out with a little bit of crunch. Here we go. Middle. Okay, so what are my thoughts on this 1975 Gibson SG Custom? Gold hardware, mahogany body, mahogany neck, ebony fretboard, mother of pearl inlays, skinny neck. Although it does chunk out by the time you get to the 12th fret, but oh, I love skinny necks. I mean, how many times have I said that over my videos that this one just feels, it's nice. And if you have bigger hands, I suppose that's probably a problem, but I don't, and it does feel great, but it does chunk out once you get to the 12th fret. I mean, it plays great, it sounds great. Had a little bit of trouble with the tarback pickups when we first started. I'm getting consistent readings on them and a little bit of noise shifting, but I think that was just a matter of working out some of the bugs in this thing, and it probably hasn't been played in a long time, and so just getting some juice going through it and playing it. I love the harmonica bridge. You know, you got two different ways you can adjust the intonation on that. The Bigsby Gibson branded tremolo I'm not a huge fan of, because for whatever reason wiggle sticks on Gibsons just don't seem to stay in tune, and I can't give you a reason why, but they just don't. But this thing looks great, it plays great, I love the sound, it's comfortable to play. So yeah, I mean, what more can you say? Looks good, sounds good. 75. And you know, the new reiterations of these are great guitars too, the new SGs. I've heard tons of great things for those, so or about those. I will say that the sideways tremolo on some of these, or on most of them, my son's got a 61 reissue, and that just wouldn't stay in tune. And we actually did a video on how to fix that problem, and I think it was my second video, where we got a kit and we blocked off the tremolo. It's not functional anymore, but it stays in tune, so that's what you want. But yeah, Grover tuners, nice guitar. 2 thumbs up, 1 thumb up. It's just, it's fun to play, and like I said, it's comfortable, it's just right there. It's nice. That's all I have to say about that. Nice guitar. So, oh, and thanks, Steve, for letting me review this. Really appreciate that. In episode number 18, we're going to take a look at this beauty. Transparent black finish. Look at the back on that. And I know it's got some fingerprints on it. I haven't polished it up yet, but yeah, Duesenberg Star Player TV Custom. 3 pickups again, so keeping the same theme. So stay tuned for episode number 18. Thanks for staying with me to the end on this one. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down in your right hand side, my left hand side in the corner right down there. And thanks again, everybody. Have a great day. Appreciate you watching this video.